New York is still the epicenter of the pandemic here in the United States, and new data from the University of Washington says the state is still almost 2 weeks from its peak. Mola Lenghi is in New York City, and Mola, for doctors there, it feels like there's no end in sight.
That's right, Nora. We're at the Javits Center here in New York City, where the National Guard has spent the better half of the week converting this convention center into a hospital. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo insists this place will save lives. Now, we just received a letter from the chief of surgery at Columbia Presbyterian Hospital here in the city, and it says, and I quote, "The enemy is inside the wire, and we have to accept there is nowhere to hide." Every day, New York's COVID-19 cases rise, and so does the desperation for somewhere to put the sickest. At least 1,000 beds are also being prepared at the city's largest convention center, where we asked Governor Cuomo about the dire conditions. Hospitals obviously struggling in this state. Doctors, nurses jumping on social media, trying to raise the red flag.
It is a grim picture, and it is going to get more grim.
The state has just over 1 million N95 masks. They need 20 million. Exam gloves, only 1.5 million stockpiled. They need 45 million. And ventilators, New York has 3,000. The governor says they desperately need 30,000. New York's death toll now skyrocketing to more than 500 people. One of them, Caius Kelly, a nurse at Mount Sinai Hospital. We spoke with his sister.
He was unnecessary, as well as everyone else there, unnecessarily exposed, and essentially it could have been prevented.
The urgency across the country is bordering on desperation. This from a nurse in Atlanta.
Call us heroes, but we have families too, and all the nurses are so scared. I don't want to be scared.
In Boston, more than 200 healthcare workers are now infected with coronavirus. A cruise ship off the coast of Panama, carrying 2 confirmed COVID-19 positive passengers, is trying to get to Fort Lauderdale next week. 4 people have died on board. In Los Angeles, the floating naval hospital Mercy arrived with 1,000 hospital beds. With the U.S. now surpassing China in infections, New Yorkers like David Bowie, now recovering, are becoming the face of coronavirus.
I'm a 42-year-old man, but I was crying in my room. It was very lonely.
Well, this convention center turned hospital is expected to start taking patients in the next couple of days. Now, we've talked a lot about Americans stepping up to the challenge to help. Here in the state of New York alone, in just 24 hours, 10,000 people with medical experience have stepped up to volunteer, bringing New York's total, New York alone, to more than 62,000 people stepping up to volunteer, Nora.
So we're saying we're all in this together. It's incredible, Mola. Thank you.